All right, folks, we're going to be taking a look at our body systems project today. So before you start this project, it is really important to make sure that you've completed assignment 4.3 in Google Classroom. That way you have an understanding of homeostasis and how our body systems work together to keep everything in our bodies in equilibrium. So if you haven't already watched the two Edpuzzle videos in assignment 4.3, please go ahead and do that now before continuing with this assignment. For this project, you're going to be researching one of the human body systems and becoming an expert about that system. So first, we're going to review the body system project guidelines to understand what you need to include in this project. That's the attachment right here. Then you're going to create a Google Slides presentation that includes everything in the guidelines and attach it to this assignment. If you want to understand how you're going to be graded, please take a look at the rubric at the bottom of this assignment post. Now, because I'm a teacher, the rubric doesn't show up for me the way it does for you, but when you view the assignment, you should be able to see the rubric at the bottom of the assignment post if you scroll all the way down. And then remember that your attachments appear in the upper right-hand corner, as well as the option to attach more work and turn in your assignment. So first, let's take a look at the project guidelines. I'm going to open that in a new tab. So the first thing you need to do for this assignment is choose one body system to research. We've got a list of 9 options here. We're leaving out the reproductive and immune systems because we're going to study those in future units. So take a look at these 9 options, choose one of them, and either highlight it, So click on this little highlighter number up here, highlight it. If you don't want to highlight, you can also change the font color so that it stands out, or you can also simply bold your choice. We just want to make it clear which body system you are researching. Then you're going to create a Google Slides presentation so that you can show what you've learned about this particular body system. Your presentation should include at least 7 slides using the elements in the below table. Of course, if you want to do more than 7 slides, be my guest. When finished, make sure you attach your presentation to the Google Classroom post and turn in the assignment. So before we review how to create a Google Slides presentation, we're going to go through the 7 slides that you need to have. First, on slide 1, that's your title slide. That's where you have the name of the body system, the function of the system, so what it does for the body, like the circulatory system carries blood and oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. The skeletal system provides you structure, so on. And then your name, of course, on the title slide. On slide 2, you're going to list the main organs of the body system and each of their functions. So, what are the different parts of this system and what does each part do? Make sure you include at least 3 main organs or parts. We say or parts because some systems, like the integumentary system, which is your skin, that doesn't have 3 organs, but the skin has a lot of different components that all have a specific role within that system. So list 3 or at least 3 organs or 3 parts. Something like the digestive system has way more than 3 organs. You've got your esophagus, your stomach, you've got your salivary glands, you've got your liver, you got your pancreas, you got your colon, you got your small intestine, you got your stomach. Did I say that already? I don't know. Pick 3. Tell me about 3 of the organs in that system. Then, slide 3. This is illustrations. Include pictures of the organ system, the different organs. What do the cells look like in this system? Of course, you can put pictures on other slides, but make sure this slide at very least has a picture of the organ system. Slide 4, cooperation with other body systems. This is where homeostasis comes into play. That's how our body maintains homeostasis, by cooperating between all of the different systems. So first, you're going to define homeostasis. Tell us what it is. Straight up definition. You can Google it, but please try and put it in your own words. Next, how does the body system you've chosen help us to maintain homeostasis? There are a couple questions you can respond to help you answer that. So first, what stimuli or external factors does this body system respond to? Remember that a stimulus is anything outside your body that changes. So like the temperature, or if you eat sugar, or if you experience pain, those are all stimuli. Those are all things that your body will react or respond to. So what types of things does your body system respond to? And then, how does that body system respond to that stimulus? So let's say it gets cold outside. What does your nervous system do in response to that? What does your muscular system do in response to that? Okay? Or another stimulus. You just have to tell us how that body system responds to that change in your environment. Then, explain how your body system that you've chosen to research works with one other body system to help maintain homeostasis. So how does this other body system respond to or work with your system? So when your muscles start convulsing and shivering when you get too cold, are there any other body systems that also experience any changes because of that? On slide 5, diseases. List any diseases or problems that are common for this system and the organs in that system. Okay? Slide 6, fun facts, interesting information. Share at least 3 interesting, surprising, or little-known facts about your body system or its parts. Tell us things you learned. Tell us things you think not many other people know. And then slide 7 are your sources. You're going to list at least 3 websites, links, or URLs that you got your information from for this project. Please do not list Google as a source. Do not list Google as a source. Google will turn up a list of websites similar to this one down here, but Google itself is not a source. It is a search engine. And then last but not least, of course, we've included a few helpful websites for you to get you started. You don't have to use only these, but you can start with these if you're not sure where to start. So that's everything that needs to be included. Now, as far as making a presentation goes, when it comes time to make your presentation, you're going to open a new tab and you're going to go to Google Drive. Now within your Google Drive, you're going to click on New Google Slides. It's going to open a brand new slide for you, and the very first thing you're going to want to do is give this a title. So let's say you've chosen the immune system. You can't choose the immune system, that's just my example. So immune system, and I might add my name to this just so it's absolutely clear. And then here's your first slide, okay? We know how to add new slides, add a text box, pictures, okay? And you can also, once you change the text, you can also change the font. You can change these 3 little dots, bring up more options like changing the color, bold, italic, whether or not it's centered, okay? So you've got lots and lots of options for how to customize this and make it look like you and your project. Then remember, once you're done with your 7 slides, okay? Once you're done with your 7 slides, go back and double check against the project guidelines. Make sure that everything that's required is in the slides so you get the greatest number of points possible, and attach your presentation to the Google Classroom post before turning in the assignment. And that's all we've got to do. Please make sure you email me if you have any questions about this assignment, and we'll work on it in class together our first week back from break.